C'est la vie. We have, I don't know who all remembers, but at the end of our last episode, Duke Hatches won our independence from Italy. We are now an independent nation. Unfortunately, we are still just a duchy. We are not yet a kingdom, but we are independent, which is pretty incredible stuff. However, it does give us options, but also it's going to be a little bit risky going forward because obviously we don't have a liege to lean on. We're perhaps a little bit exposed. I think we let me just I want to kind of catch myself up on where we're at. We have donated our one child Patches, named after our father. Named after us, rather. We've donated them to the church, so they have taken vows, so they will not be inheriting anything. So Fluffernutter is our heir. And it looks like our heir is honest, trusting, and sadistic, which is an interesting combination. They are quick, which is good. And I think they are married. So hopefully they will have at least a few children, but we can always deal with children down the line if need be. But at least Patches won't be taking any of our territory. So everything will be passing along to Fluffernutter, which is great. What do we have for alliances? We have a couple alliances, which is good. So Count Milosh, who is our brother. Count Hoten, who it looks like is over in this place, which I can't pronounce. Mayor Philippe. And we have a truce with King Louis of Italy. And the Count in Lotharingia. She's pregnant. Once she has a child, I don't think that she'll let us marry off to her, but I really desperately want an alliance with them. I think I could probably negotiate an alliance with a little bit of donation of money. I bet I could get that to where she'll get an alliance with us. Now, as I kind of mentioned, we can look to swear fealty, because the problem is if we attack any of her dukes or counts, we're going to get in a lot of trouble. So as I kind of mentioned, I can ask her to become our liege. However, I don't know what their crown authority is, right? And so if they have crown authority of level 3, so I can't wage wars on other vassals, which would be important. Vassals' titles cannot be inherited by characters outside the realm. That's not that big of a deal. Titles can be revoked. Titles can be revoked at crown authority of 2. So that's the only problem, is if I swear fealty, she could revoke my titles. And I mean, that would just kind of do away with all the work that we've done. So I think what we might try doing is we might just try staying independent and going it alone for a little while. Hopefully, I'll negotiate an alliance. Maybe I'll donate a little bit of money. We'll negotiate an alliance. Yeah, we'll just try and strengthen our own country here. My glory is widely known, which is awesome. After winning that, I can ask my head of faith for gold, which is exactly what I will do every chance I get. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of prisoners as well. Man, we have a lot of things we need to do from last time. So the most powerful, we actually have quite a few knights, although as far as decent ones, maybe like a half dozen here. I'm going to forbid Fluffernutter from being a knight. I think that's just smart, because he is our heir and we don't want our heir to die. So we are 3 or 3 for our men-at-arms. We're all good there. Prisoners. We're going to look at our prisoners. So we definitely could use some better prisoners. So we have Gilbert, whom we can get 10 gold for. I think we'll just take the money. We're going to take the money and run when we can from the folks that we don't need. Onfroy, you have decent learning skill, which could be put to use as our... We do have a couple of court positions available as well. Oh, wait, where do I find my court positions? So our antiquarian, she only has a 15 skill, so we could replace her. So I do want to work on... There's a couple things that we need to work on. 1, prisoners. We got to get rid of our prisoners. Man, I keep getting distracted. Chat, what are you doing to me? So we've sold off the child. Marullo. You're a tough soldier, but you don't have a really good prowess, not a very good military skill. I'll take 30 gold for you. Amelia, if they are willing to pay for you, I will let you go as well. Not yet. Wolfgang is nothing special. Guido, we've got some children down here. Let's sell them off. Oh, I can't auction you off? Okay, I can't ransom them. I might have to wait for the other ransom to go. We do also have a queen here. I'm going to wait and see. We'll get a little bit of money from the Pope. And if they decide to pay up, then we'll go ahead and sell them back. Or we might just keep them in our prison for a while. You're collecting taxes. I think I want to work on development, though, because our development is pretty trash right now. So our steward will work on development. Our bishop will work on fabricating a claim. Milos is going to work on domestic affairs, and we'll organize our army in the meantime. As far as our court goes, our vassals, our bishops don't like us. Count Anton, I think Count Anton might be a problem. We've discussed them before. Countess Margarita. We actually took her titles last time, although we took her claims. But what I should have done is I should have got a hook on her and then revoked her title. So that was my bad. We have a mayor who doesn't much care for us, and another mayor who's okay with us a lot. So our vassals aren't actually too happy with us. Lunatic wants a seat on the council and the cultural acceptance. Our ransom's been accepted. Let's go ahead and see. We do have a queen here. He won't go in to pay for the queen. I don't know if this is because they don't have any money, because usually they're all over that sort of thing. Do I want to let the children go? I feel like we could probably get more money for them eventually. We'll leave them in there for a while. We'll see if they're willing to pay. And then, yeah, we're going to keep... There we go. There's our ransom, 25 gold. Tyler, this is fine. This is fine. We've got gold. We have buckets full of gold. We're going to use a little bit of that gold. 180. That's an expensive bride. And we want to negotiate an alliance. We're negative 14. So we need to claw back 14, which I don't know if 54 opinion will do it or not. I don't know if this is a stupid thing to do or not. It's a really expensive. I'll try it. This is mostly like just found money anyways. We're short by 1. We're short by 1. Oh, and sending another gift. Oh, because I could send some. Oh, off by 1. And our sway, like there's a good chance this might backfire, but I really need to get the alliance because I cannot have ever attack us. Do we have any children? We don't have any children that need educating. Ooh, I don't have any children that I can gift to her either. Short by 1. That's going to bother me. We actually discovered, so we had our regalia, the wealth regalia. This was crafted for us, but the rock crystal brass necklace, this was pillaged from the Italians, as was the loincloth of Jesus, which we can't use because this is for the court. We stole this from the Italians. So once we have our own court, then we can use this. So we're going to keep our Jesus loincloth. We've got a little bit more gold. Spymaster is coming to you with grave news while we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill my courtier. Courtier? What's the culture here? You're Cisalpine. You're not. So we do still need to convert the culture here. But everywhere else it's good. So once we get a ticket development, I might move to convert province as well. Italy, are you still at war? You are still at war. Lotharingia. She's got a decent amount of forces. Duke Otto imprisoned the Duchess. My cousin's been imprisoned. And I do want to... We are going to continue on our path of development. So we'll go for pastures level 2. Can I upgrade my castle? I can't. We can make sure that we're always developing. All right, so we've got some homesteads that counted or constructed in Mountiers. What's the homesteads? I thought I just started building those. Those built very quickly. So I think we've maxed out Mountiers. Let's start developing some other areas. So I am having problems learning languages, so having a court tutor might not be a bad idea. Although I do love the fact that we have a ton of gold coming in right now. Who is this? Chlorinida, who is my court physician. She could take a double role as our tutor as well. That would give me a decent chance at actually learning some languages. And if we can find her a spouse, maybe I can find her a spouse. You know, she deserves a little bit of love in her life. Find someone, Demetrio. You know, they should have like a, look at that. It's good for both of them. It's matrilineal, which means he should move here and I shouldn't lose her. To the modest Duke Patches of Upper Burgundy, I accept your marriage proposal. Your courtier, Florinda, and my acquaintance, Demetrio, will be joined in holy matrimony. Well, isn't that adorable? Again, we can kind of build up our troops. And maybe what we'll do is we'll build some hill forts or some barracks, military camps. Just we'll get some. And skirmishers. Are pikemen considered skirmishers? They're considered spearmen and heavy infantry. Okay, so we don't actually have any skirmishers or archers right now. So if I go for... I don't have cavalry either. So I think just getting additional troops to the barracks is probably best. Again, that'll give us the bonus to the spearmen. So maybe every area gets a barracks, because if those are going to stack, that would be nice. So we need 112, which isn't too far off. A new lifestyle perk as well. And there we go, vassal tax contribution. That's not too bad. We don't need claim throne anymore. Ooh, getting these opinions might be good. Ooh, holding taxes. Do I want some tax money right off the hop here? Oh, the Republican ruler opinion. Actually, I could really use that because we have a couple mayors. They don't much care for us. Right, there we go. We'll ransom off another child. We'll be short a little bit of coin, but there's a good chance that they might just die if I don't get rid of them. And then go ahead and build our barracks. So we've got a barracks going. I'm going to see about getting a barracks in every county if I can. Because if we are going to lean into the pikemen, I think that might be a decent option. To the Serene Patches. I have plowed through documents of both ancient and of less certain provenance. So, ooh, we can get... a duchy title, a dauphinate. I don't think I've even heard that term. 244 gold. Oof. We're going to be very poor for a little while because I'm 100% taking this. As long as no one attacks us, we're fine. We are currently looking to sway the queen because we have just gained our independence from Italy. And as an independent nation, not yet a kingdom, I feel that we are in a pretty exposed position. So she's currently at war with what's left of Italy. And we were, after bribing her, we were 1 point away from being able to get an alliance. But I had nothing else I could do to win her over. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way, which is with the sway. How close are we? We're 4 points away. Brutal. And what's perhaps even worse, a prisoner in my own body. I knew that getting older would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt until my death. Lately, I feel constant malaise, and everything takes more effort than before. I'm worried that if I lie down, I might not get up again. There is no doubt that my time is running out. I feel like I can do naught but wait a death's sweet embrace. Play me. This is coming a lot sooner than I thought. I'm not ready to die. Poor, infirm, lunatic Patches. Maybe this is just a like a delusion? How long will I have to wait? I'm infirm? Ooh. This is bad. Alright, Fluffernutter, how ready are you to lead? You still don't have a child. That makes me nervous. 31 without an heir? Ooh. You know who else is impatient about you having a child? Oh, wow. We haven't given ourselves a lot of options because our second son, we actually made take an oath. And we're poor. We are in a bad spot right now. We are in a very bad spot. All right, so we're going to go to our court. You start collecting taxes. Not going to get us a whole lot more, but it's kind of a race to get out of debt at this point. Well, we could perhaps break our betrothal, try and marry someone, but like we're already infirm. Our fertility's probably not tops right now. And who's going to marry an infirm lunatic? Onfroy, who we debated recruiting, just died in our prisons. Died in captivity. That's a much nicer way of saying it. Well, here's the thing too, is like I like her intelligent trait, and I don't want too many children. Right? Like I like the idea of having 1 or 2 children because it keeps the inheritance nice and tidy. I don't know that there's much I can actively do at this point. I mean, right now we're just kind of waiting out our debt, hoping that nothing horrific happens. She's about to win her war. I think that's what scares me the most. Do I have any... I don't have anyone that I can marry off to her for an alliance either. That's the problem with having no children, because I have no alliance bait. He's like, sure, here you go. Okay, yeah, you guys get married. Are those claims that I got, they're not pressed claims, right? So we're going to lose them. Crap. So our debt might be for nothing because it's an unpressed claim. Oh, this is turning out really bad for us. Come on, folks. We've got a prison full of folks that would love, we have a queen in here. King of Italy, do you not want your queen? Oh, this guy make a good champion. They're not making the queen happy. Should we turn our attention towards... Maybe we'll turn our attention towards some of our own vassals. We're not swaying the queen. All right. 54 gold. 10 months, we're out of debt. Heresy. Waldensanes in Verona. Duke Adalbero of Verona has announced to the world that he and his vassals are converting to Waldensanism, an organized Christian faith. We consider them hostile. They consider us hostile. Oh, let's see. So holding that the accumulation of wealth is the lithium that is incompatible with achieving salvation. Waldensanes preach apostolic poverty as it being the path of perfection and believe that priests should hold neither titles nor lands. I mean, I'm kind of down with it as far as, giver. But as far as our character goes, I don't think we're okay with that. We are strong in our Catholic faith. This is heathen talk. What a twisted mockery of our faith is this. All right, Verona. All right, just don't come anywhere near us. The comfort of a friend. There are a few things I enjoy more than Hughes' company. A rowdy night in town, a lot of new acquaintances truly took my mind off my troubles. All right, so we are going to lose a little bit of stress. Actually, quite a bit of stress. 40 stress. Thank you very much for that. So the Queen, Bertha, has won her war against Prince Louis in Turin. So that was for the claim on Italy, which is now Lotharingia, which means that we are very much surrounded. They're currently defending against Du Lambert of Capua, and they're losing. Although after this newest victory, I wonder if that will turn around on. This puts us in a very awkward position where we are surrounded by Lotharingia, who has no interest in having an alliance with us. Now, if I did join her war, hold on a second. Offer to join and come to the aid of an ally, your liege. So I could offer to join her war. No, I can't. I don't know why it didn't have the X there, but that would have been perfect. All right, so Republican ruler opinion. This I desperately need. See how our court goes. So that was for our mayors. They begrudgingly like us a little bit better now, which is good. Prince Bishop, not so much. We are working on them right now. Count Anton. I thought he was going to rise up against us. I'm kind of happy that he hasn't. Obviously, I'm happy that he hasn't. Law fabrication. While I hold court, I keep getting distracted by everyone's resplendent garments, luxurious fabrics, jewels. Ha. Why must they try so? Do they not know I can see right to the cores anyways? Things would be easier if someone could just forbid clothing. Wait. Wait a minute. This isn't a choice. Clothes are now forbidden. No, this is just because we're a lunatic. This character's wearing nothing but a smile. I mean, it's just me, I guess. So far, anyways. Nope, it is everyone in my court. Oh, we're also a net positive for money. We're going to ask the Pope for some money as well. And I really need to get that alliance. Was there another way that we could get an alliance with her? Let's see here. I've considered your plight and decided to grant you your request. So the Pope has just given us a little bit of money. I don't know if there is an option for me to decide to wear clothes again. I don't see it, unfortunately. We have swayed our Prince Bishop, which is nice. And before I go spending our money on anything else, we have the barracks there. I'm going to build some barracks here as well. Before I spend all of our money on something, not cool. Now we're all covered up. We're all, PG-13 again. And I'm going to build another set of barracks here. We have a lot of discounts on buildings, which is incredible. We're swaying the bishop. We're not looking for secrets, and I think maybe... Oh, we will look for secrets up in Nancy. If we can get a hook on the queen, then we can get that alliance. While performing her duties as my spy master, Gian Cientia, butchering that one, has uncovered a secret held by the Count Landolf of Strasbourg. Unbelievable. You keep looking for secrets. I want to check on my son. Still not pregnant. This is genuinely making me nervous. I might need to save up my... Instead of asking for money from the Pope, because we might have to look into a divorce. I could try to kill her, but... So Fluffernutter, the next is... Oh, my daughter, I guess, would be the next in line. The Countess. The Countess. And then Odorado. Odorado. I don't even know who that is. I guess it would still be within our family, so we'll give her a couple more years. Charting lands. My steward, Bertoldo, is proposing the quest that he claims would benefit the duchy. He thinks I should travel with my retinue and chart the territories of Count Anton. I would get to know the realm better, and Bertoldo believes, I would earn a deeper understanding of my vassal. So this one makes me a little bit nervous. Because Count Anton, one, I do want to get to know them. But they may want me dead. So this could be a trap, right? But I am trusting. So I think we have to. Because although I am also a lunatic, so, but again, I don't think I can say no. Because as far as what they're saying, it is all very true. And being the trusting person I am, I think that, and I mean, technically I'm naked, so I'd be wandering around their county naked. Let's do it. Let's hope I don't get murdered. Charting lands. You pass into Count Anton's lands. We are met by a knight and his entourage. Count Anton bids you welcome, my duke. You're more than welcome to stay in these lands for as long as you require. In fact, stay for the rest of your life. I hope to learn much, I say very excitedly, ignoring all the red flags. We camp one night by the side of the ocean. My subjects wake refreshed to the singing of birds and gentle mist over the waters. It's a good place to camp for a while. Your journey is slightly delayed, but I lose some stress. We should move swiftly. Ooh. I'm doing okay for stress. So let's just continue. I don't want to stay in one spot for too long. The peasants tending the roadside field have probably never seen as regal a passage as the one I am spearheading. Who is this? I heard one of them asking. I am your lord and ruler, master of this land. So I am humble, so I don't think I'm going to take that. One, Anton will lose opinion of us, which is the opposite of what we want to do here. Understanding peasants will gain some popular opinion. Yes, I should learn about life as a peasant out here. Are we just going to renounce the crown? It's like, you know what? I love being a farmer, and we're a lunatic, so we just give up the crown and decide to live life as a farmer. It's terrifying. All right, so we're going to learn about life, which I think we don't have any popular opinion one way or another, but I'll take the bonus. Hills and valleys, plains and lakes, highways and forest paths. I've seen it all in Court Anton's realm. My cartographers have been eagerly making notes and coal sketches of every new site. I've also had them take notes of decaying forts and exceptionally defensible natural formation. One never knows when that might be useful. Anton should renew his defenses, as should I. Although this is only for 10 years. I'm going to take the lifestyle perk. So I guess we're going to go... Do I want to get Avarice? What's the administrator? That's not too bad either. I'm not going to sell titles. I'm not stressed right now, and I'm not going to extort my subjects right now. But, yeah, I'm going to start going down the new tree. So the Prince Bishop likes us better, which is good. I think we're going to switch off to Count Anton. We're going to start swaying Count Anton. Hey, we just hung out a little bit. How about we hang out more? We are slowly trying to work our way towards an alliance. -2. Oh, we're getting close. I bet if I'm not going to send another gift. Although this is creeping up. The difference in military strength, I think, is helping even the odds. So if we can, perhaps, we're going to get a new barracks there. That'll give us a little bit more military strength as well. What else would I build for to give us a bonus there? Hill forts, hunting grounds give us a little bit of levies. I'll take the pastoral lands because again, it's more taxes and we get a few troops, or maybe the hill forts, just so we can go. Will garrisons add to our military strength? The military strength. Yeah, I don't know if garrisons count as military strength or not. Even so, I'm going to go for the hill forts, just so we can be a little bit more defensive. You're pretty sure it does? Okay, that's actually very welcoming. She's got 3,100 troops. We're at 2,500, give or take. Now we're going to get a couple levies from the barracks that's going to complete here in a moment. The lovers will perform duties as spy master. We've uncovered a secret held by the Duke of Upper Lorraine. He has secretly taken the Mayor Isabel as a lover. Dirty. I feel that we might need to snoop around. Oh! My son's wife is pregnant. Whew. I hope it's a son. I've never really... There's our barracks complete. I still don't think there'll be enough. No. -1. I could send her a bribe her way, but I don't want to. Not when we're this close. Oh, this is me. This is me. I have a... Oh no, shoot. I don't want to have more kids. I did this for an alliance, and now I'm kind of committed. Is Italy suddenly Italian and not... Wait. Oh, I'm like... I guess I didn't have it paused. Oh, good eye. What happened here? How did Italy break away from Lotharingia? Because they're not a vassal now. Good eye. How does that even happen? I like that I've been trying to get an alliance, and she has an alliance with one of my vassals. Is Italy suddenly... Well, they had been conquered by Lotharingia. They were, you know, a vassal. That's when I struck out and got my independence. But now they're independent themselves again. Italy is a disaster. Bastard. While performing duties as spy master, we've uncovered a secret held by the Count Roloff of Brabant. Nicholas is in fact the bastard child of Melisande and Count Roloff. That is unbelievable. I'm curious if I should just start exposing things in their court. Because again, I would like this kingdom to be as dysfunctional as possible. I don't know how useful that is, like outside, like blackmailing and then murdering could be the most useful. But again, if I just want them to eventually break up, I would think, but that is a strong hook, that might be the best way to go about it. Well, she's in jail. Oh, and letting everyone know that the queen is a deviant. I feel like that could do some damage. So what am I going to do with what am I going to do with blackmail? I guess. You know. Oh no! Hold on. I didn't see if that was going to stress me out. It does. It does. Because I'm trusting. That's the thing. I didn't realize I had trusting, so I really shouldn't blackmail anyone. That was a mistake. Crap. I should have read. All right. We're going to go ahead and we'll expose these other secrets here. There we go. That was not cool. All right. Well, I'm a dumb idiot. That's okay. Once she has enough gold, though, we can demand a payment. We should get gold fairly quickly as well. I don't need to divorce from the Pope anymore. Camilla? Who the heck is Camilla? Oh, are you sisters? Ah. So when we stripped Margarita of her titles, she's trying to put her sister on our throne in our stead. Or at least for the duchy. As far as swaying the count, I don't want to spend my prestige. I'm not gaining a whole lot of prestige. And a Liberty faction, and it is from Anton as well, which is why we need to win him over sooner rather than later. And I think the King of Italy, we still have your wife in jail. Oh, he has negative 130 gold. 0.01. Like, I do feel a little bit bad. Like, I do feel like maybe we should just give her back. So learn languages, scheme power. I have terrible ability to learn languages. Ooh, I'll take the vassal levy contribution. That will increase our military strength. That might do a better job of... We're still -1. More bastards. We'll go ahead and spread that rumor. I thought that might have been enough. No! The curse of death has fallen upon my court. A case of smallpox has been discovered. The uncomfortable victim is my knight, Guido. The taint possessing... my god! The taint possessing his flesh is in danger to all of us while he remains affected. No life at court is safe. Let's isolate him and hope for redemption. We do have a decent doctor. Like 28, learning. They're a miracle worker, astute intellectual. If anyone can take care of this. No, not Guido. Sweet, handsome Guido. All boxed up. Got some gout as well and is possessed. Ooh. And yet, a 16 prowess. Through all that, we barely knew him. I mean, he's not dead yet. But, yeah. So we've swayed Count Anton. He still doesn't like us, but hates us less. I think are we still developing? No, crap. Go back to developing. ABD, always be developing. Isn't that what they always say? And yeah, we're going to do, we're building forts. We can improve the mines. Smallpox, a new day. The outbreak of smallpox, which has ravaged my court, is finally over. The victims have all either recovered or departed from this world. My courtier, Lotharingia, ensures me that all the bodies have been properly disposed of. The threat is completely gone. Excellent. Ooh, that could have been really bad, because we don't have a very big court here. I feel like because we are surrounded by enemies, all I want to do is build defensive posts and like military camps and stuff. But I don't know in the long run if that'll be advantageous to us. Can you replace buildings? Oh, you can, can't you? Okay, so we can redevelop down the road. Oh my gosh, how many bastards have they had? Eleanor is in fact the bastard child of Gerberge. Garbage. Oh man, we are finding all sorts of dirt. Oh no. Oh no. Our lunaticism is kicking up a notch again. I'm apparently impossible to injure. Do not fear, I scream from the top of the building to calm the people gathered beneath. I cannot be injured. I jump gracefully from the ledge and laugh as my stomach tingles from the fall. Ha 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 ha. Oh boy. Are we going to get a result? Wait. Was that just nothing happened? I'm not injured, but I am still a lunatic. Wife, please do not get pregnant. Yeah, I mean, I guess we stuck the landing. We did lose an alliance. Finished gain secrets. Yep. So we did have a counselor die. Our counselor, Pandolfo, died of old age. The ripe old age is 66. And we have a new bishop. Bishop. Herb. Herb's all right with us. That's a solid name. You know what? That actually wouldn't be too bad because there's nothing else here that super interests me. Getting the development growth and like getting restraint could be kind of tops. So let's go ahead and swap over. I should have thought about that a little bit earlier. I thought I'd be dead long before we got married, so it came a bit of a surprise to me. Anton swayed again. Hey, Anton finally likes me. We're at 0. We're at 0 and she still won't give me an alliance. And because Anton now likes us. Oh no. That was the Countess Margarita. She gave up her faction against us. I thought that was going to be Anton. A sacred text. As I'm out on a stroll around the market, a merchant calls me, insisting she has something that will pique my interest. The scent of drying herbs and foreign tinctures overwhelms my senses as I approach her stall. She is rifling through her collection of dusty tomes and other treasures. After some digging, the merchant produces an old book and insists I need it for what is to come. She's a little daft, and I'm a little bit of a lunatic, so
I need the old Blade Runner.
So this is an interesting conversation. Fine, I'll bite 50 gold for a book artifact that might not be an artifact. I'll bite. I'll give her 50 gold. What if I got to lose except 50 gold? That's only 10 months of income for our entire kingdom on a book. I become the owner of a fine book, a book about books. Is that what we got? We have a fine book about books. We get some bonus experience. I mean, we don't have anything else. We might as well use it. Yeah, I mean, I'll take the bonus lifestyle learning experience for sure. Plain tome that shows the deep understanding of scholarly matters as it touches upon subjects such as tome collection. Cover is leather displaying a repeated image of a majestic bird, enunciated by the placement of rock crystal inserts. We have a book about books. I feel like this is one of those, it's like one of those movie guidebooks, like Roger Ebert's top 500 movies. But it's like that lady's top, 100 books. A sacred text, bibliomancy. As I'm putting my newly acquired fine book about books, a slip of parchment falls out. Upon it are instructions for the practice called bibliomancy, where one might divine their fortune from a passage in a book. This is like the I Ching, isn't it? All I need to do is open the text to a random spot and read the first fateful verse my eyes might fall upon. Temptation is overwhelming. I have nothing to do with this unholy practice. Oh, I am a lunatic. I feel like this would definitely feed into, with what the lady said to us. I think we would 100% do this. As much as I would like to lose a little bit of stress and gain a little bit of piety, I follow the instructions to the letter and select a passage at random from the book before me, shivering with anticipation. I open my eyes and read, "Fear is the mind killer. A coward dies 1,000 tiny deaths, yet a valiant man dies but once." What am I to make this? Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. They're just quoting Dune at this point. Fascinating. This requires further research. What utter nonsense. Oh, I could become paranoid, though. I mean, a paranoid and a lunatic? That's just tempting. That is a little bit tempting. My antiquarian Brigida should have a look at this. Oh, no. I mean, I have to. I have to. Fear is little death that brings total obliteration. Right. Fear is a little death. I know it's not the most interesting, but like I would feel bad if I didn't, you know, shoot back. Ooh, my vassal, Prince Bishop Nicholas of Nice, has been quietly skeptical of my ability for years. Recently, however, my steward reports that he's become more openly criticizing my right to rule. He holds sway among the other vassals and could easily make my life difficult. Could the passage from the fine book about books have predicted this? Fear is the mind killer. I think he's pregnant as well. I face my fear. I debate the Prince Bishop in a public forum where I have a 0% chance of winning. A subtle approach is best. I make formal overtures to the Prince Bishop. Let's discuss this later. He gets a weak hook on me. Oh, although, I mean, what's he going to do with that weak hook? Look at that learning. I'm going to take the subtle approach, which is still a challenge. I'm going to take the subtle approach. As a lunatic, I'm known for my subtlety, but I think a light touch would be best. A sacred text. Nothing to fear. I have finally cracked the mysterious passage from the fine book about books. I feel much wiser for it. Thanks to that merchant, the threads of fate suddenly appear more clearly to me. Fear may well be the mind killer, but I have faced my fear. Without fear, I die but once. Okay, we'll get the learning perk. Do court physicians still have a... Alright, so let's go ahead and see. Does that benefit me? Still says a 0.1. We have found some levers. Dangerous time, let me say. We broke free from the Italians. We actually have the Italians' queen in our I feel bad. Like, he can't afford to free his queen. Oh, and he has no heirs. Did I have her best childbearing years in our prison? I feel kind of bad about that. So my nephew King Duneflint, is sitting on the throne. I think I did know that. We've completed our hill fort. And our development's looking up. It's not great. More bastards. Man, this Count Roloff. How many children do you have? And are any of them legitimate? I'm going to bet none of your children. This one's legitimate for now. Stay in. Which one's stay in? None of them are stay in. Unbelievable. And we're just developing now and hoping not to die and hoping our son will have another child. I can ask for more gold, but we still might have to look into a divorce. So I might wait until we're negative 37. It's still going to take a while. Duchess Antonia. No, is that my wife? My wife has become pregnant. My spy master is coming with grave news. While we do not know who, someone is plotting to kill my courtier. Clorinda. Clorinda's my doctor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Clorinda's our doctor. And our tutor. That was a little bit of a ruckus here. Scheme at court. My spy master is coming with a discovery. She is certain that my courtier, Yelena, is scheming against my courtier, Clorinda. Okay, so who are you? Thank you for wearing some clothes here. You are nobody, and you are plotting against us? No, you are going to jail. You just... Crap. We have died. Duke Patches of Upper Burgundy has abandoned his mortal coil. Oh! As long as our child wasn't born, they shouldn't get any claims, I don't think. Duke Patches of Upper Burgundy has abandoned his mortal coil at 59 years of age. He died of heart failure. hollowed shell of his former self. He had long lost his wits by the time of his final passing. Duke Fluffernutter ascends to the throne. Trusting and complacent, Fluffernutter Council may have more power over him than what is right. I don't like the sound of that. Can I put clothes back on? So we are our son. We have had a daughter whom... Where is our daughter? We have kept all of our holdings, which is good. Let's go ahead and appoint some council positions. One council position by the looks of things. Count Milos, who is our uncle, and I think is deserving. Hughes could probably be replaced. Hughes is... You're a nobody. We could put our knight Guido. Guido would be a better knight. However, as far as our vassals being grumpy, we could put the Countess here. She's probably going to die within the next few years anyways, but that will be one person we might not have to worry about so much. So I might actually, and like basically we're no better off, we're no worse off. So I'm going to assign her. She'll be fired, but that's okay. Canna Bella Part 2. I don't know why Part 2. I know in our last campaign we must have had a Cannabella. Cannabella, I mean, it's a beautiful name. And she is intelligent, so it's a decent trait to have. And for our daughter, do we want to go diplomatic or intrigue for our daughter? Maybe we'll go intrigue. I haven't played an intrigue character before, so on the off chance that we end up as our daughter, that'll be a fun option. Let's try and get our wife pregnant. Can we seduce our wife? Oh, character order. We're going to try seducing our wife. Dangerous faction, go away. Who are you? The Duchess, you have a claim on our throne? Oh, the province. You can't do anything. Oh, I don't like this. You're on our council. Get out of here. Milos, you're our uncle. Getting an alliance. We're going to go diplomacy. We're going to finish off diplomacy here. I'll take the fertility for now, but remind me to switch off that. We have vassal opinion, which is good. Okay. Okay. We're going to try seducing our wife. I thought we took care of that dangerous faction. Why can you send an ultimatum in 8 months? You're lower. We have an ally. Discontent's at 0%. Why can you send an ultimatum, though? That I don't understand. Oh, there it goes away. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, we have our work cut out for us, I think. Murder plot, that's not going to happen. You know what I should do? As much as I might want to build a building, we'll have a feast. Hopefully we can gather a little bit of opinion there. But I think as far as, hey, we are your new liege. Come over to our place. We're going to serve you up some food. You know, I'm an honest fellow, if a little sadistic. I think that's a decent bargain. It's a curious one. Let's send out the invitations. Let's have a bit of a dinner party here, folks. All right, feast, a cheery gathering, as long as we don't spill stew on everyone, because we did that last time. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright, the spirits are high, as the feast begins. Welcome in, friends. Who do we have at our feast? Our Countess, Milos, Patches. We don't have anyone. No one declined. Count Anton, that's who I want. I also want the bishop. That's very good. And the Countess Margarita. These are the three that I desperately need to impress the most. No one declined. All right, fingers crossed, folks. Tell you what. No! My lord, the wine. We've cracked open the next barrel. It has gone bad. It has all gone bad. The feast is still raging. Without drink, the mood is sure to dwindle at a cool pace. All right. The wine merchant should still be in town. We're going to spend a little bit of coin, and every guest gets 10 opinion. Worth it. And we've had a child of our dynasty. Who is this? Who is Antonia? Wait, She looked very young and we were very old. I didn't make the connection. So this is my brother. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Yep. Toy boat. Oh man, toy boat. Toy boat, toy boat. All right, someone banned Zangief, and we have a new child. Welcome to the world, little kid. I'm gonna make you a good steward. You never have enough good stewards. Feast. Oh no, this is going terribly. You can tell that the Duchess Constantina has had too much to drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm like, that's my wife. Raising from her seat proved too much, and I'm now covered in stinking bone. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. 20 stress, but she'll gain opinion of me. That will not stress us out, so I will grin and bear it. So this isn't the best feast. Ah! Duke or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I am now under the weather. Again, we have a really good doctor. We had a really good doctor. She's melancholic and infirm herself. Ooh. But we are a little bit brighter. I did no more than we had to. Clorinda lowered her hand into the bucket she brought to my chambers. When she pulled it up again, a little fish was wriggling between her fingers. Open wide, she said, and dropped in my mouth. I struggled not to retch as it tickled the back of my throat. Whatever was in that fish turned out to be just what I need. I mean, it was probably its guts, but, you know. Well, excellent work. Reduced symptoms. We're probably fine now. Did Guido... Yes, Guido recovered from the pox. They were the only one to get sick, which was awesome. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success somehow. I have my wife, Constantina's, to thank for its success. I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Until next time. So, 20 opinion, plus the 10 opinion from before. That's not too bad. We have a child. I am trying to seduce my wife in order to have another child because we need a son. Oh, awesome. I'll lose stress because I'm honest. So exposing secrets will drop my stress, which is excellent to know. I've made aware that the Duchess Constantina is very close to her friend Duke Antos. Wait, what? Gaining his favor might help me catch her attention. All right, so I will get Antso whatever he asks for. Ooh, he gets a weak hook on me, but gains some opinion. Who are you? And where are you? You're not even in our county. Well, pay off his loans. I would rather not. What's he going to do with a hook on me? He's not of our court. What could he do with a hook? I'll give it to him. Well, I mean, I'll find out eventually. The next time we meet, she offers me a wider smile than usual. My friend, Antso, told me of how you helped him, and I wanted to offer thanks. Anything for a friend. Back to feeling like our old self again, which is good. That was a bit of a scare. Oh, the King of Italy is finally ready to pay up for his wife, who's been in our jail for... Oh, she's been in our jail for 13 years. We've had the Queen of Italy in our prison for 13 years. We gave the Queen gout while she was in our... I guess if that's the word she got, yeah. As their duke, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law, but how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? I will win their unwavering loyalty. I gain generous liege for 10 years, so taxes go down, vassal opinion goes up. Fear is a far more effective tool. I injure my prince bishop who I'm trying to impress, or I have more important men to impress, like the king of Aquitaine. I will take the 5% taxes. I'm going to take the... I think I'm going to have to bite my tongue, pretend like I'm a generous liege, because I think it will benefit me more in the long run. I think Italy is starting to claw back some territory. which might be kind of scary. A reading in Mounteers. Celebration has come to an end, and the evening entertainment seems to be over when the Duchess suggests a reading. All right, what would... let's go for it. Let's be entertained. Riddles and poems. As the clerk drones on and on, I can tell that her attention is slipping. Oh, that didn't go well. My spymaster suddenly chimes in and asks, may I humbly suggest that we read on the Judgment of the Stars instead? Yes. I picked the wrong choice. Let's find my aunt again. Maybe we can marry her off for an alliance. Yeah, I don't think I can get an alliance with her anyways. That might be the problem. So what would be the point? I suppose I could marry her off to just have more people with traits in our court. That would be the benefit, I suppose. In that case, we have a genius here. Although they would be of her house or his house. Yeah, I guess this doesn't really work out in our favor at all because they wouldn't be of our house. I mean, they might, like I said, they might be in our court. We might be able to marry them to some of our other folks. So I suppose we'll do that. I really don't want to spend the gold bribing our bishop, but I feel, yeah, I need the endorsement. So we'll go ahead and do that. That felt dirty. We're going to go ahead and, oh, beautiful. So we did start spying on our own court and we found Count Anton's lover. Now I can't necessarily blackmail, but I think if I expose it, that will make, although I guess Anton will like me less if I expose his secret. Will he like me less? It doesn't say that he will. But like there's no way I can murder him. Like that's just not going to happen. So I think this is probably our best bet to kind of expose my secret. Okay, well, now I know exposing his secret backfired a little bit on me. The servants have all been sent away and our bed has been decorated with roses. As the Duchess enters our chambers, she smiles eagerly and joins me without any hesitation. With the help of hands, mouths, and limbs, we reaffirm the devotion we swore before God, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. Ooh. So my wife can also become my lover. Or, you know, we're just cool. But no, I would like a lover so we can have some kids. No, my court physician has passed away. Also my court tutor. Ooh, we don't have a great doctor. Let's go ahead and see who can get married. We're going to go with Judith. Judith or Benoit. I don't know how to pronounce the French there. They're the same age. He has slightly better learning skill. Temperate, diligent, gregarious. Temperate, impatient, diligent. Let's get you two married. Count Anton, you already have a wife. We're going to force you to always be in our army. Also, why don't you like me? You're arrogant, short range, cultural acceptance. These are all things. Caused the death of a loved one. I'm sorry. I guess that is a good reason. Ooh, killer in our midst. The smell hits me before the door is opened. Heavy and meaty odor that permeates the area. It is the stench of the newly dead. Yet another body has been found. They have all been people of little importance. Thank God. Ford is getting nervous. I will scour the castle for the murderer. Let's bury the body. No, we need to investigate this. Gladly accepting the proposal. Well, wonderful. Now that you've accepted the proposal, how would you like a job as a doctor? Ooh. Although I could have made... Well, Guy here is a lunatic. I don't know if I want a lunatic for a doctor. She'd make a poor doctor? Did I misread that? So, I guess we have a wise woman, Brigida here, who's also our antiquarian. I think she had the job previously. I mean, if she's going to be average, I guess that's better. Fabricate claim on a county speed, which is a bit of a shame we're not actually doing a lot of that. What does diplomat give us? We're going to pick groom to rule. Get those bonus traits. Oh man, someone's attempting murder. Murders at court. Pray for the nameless dead. Parts of a body were found this morning, my lord. My courtier says, gesturing to a table before us. Blood pools on the table around a small mound of blood. Strings of tissue rests in dark wounds. As you can see, it's not a whole human. Not enough to identify them. I'll pray for the victim. Make sure that everyone's accounted for at all times. I don't want that negative to opinion. Ooh, we don't have a lot of prestige either. Calling now the wife. No, wizards, it's not our wife. I think I'm going to appeal to everyone. I'll sacrifice a little prestige because I do actually want to go on a pilgrimage. So I think I'd like to use our gold for that. I'm debating if I swear fealty to Lotharingia here. I mean, the problem is she can start taking our, our claims, but I could war her vassals kind of unimpeded. And seeing as how we're trying to form the Kingdom of Burgundy, right now Lotharingia has all the area that I want. But again, if she takes our titles away, then we're in a lot of trouble. So I don't know if it's worth the risk. Although, you know what? It might be fun. We had our it would give us a lot of protection. So as far as our grand plans, this is kind of the strategically probably the safest route. And I mean, if she starts taking our territory, then our goal is to break free from her. We've already broken free from Italy once. We've done that before. I think it would be interesting to swear fealty to her. We'll be back inside of an empire. She'll be made all the stronger for it, but we're probably going to be one of her strongest vassals. And at that point, we can start making a play for these other counties. And once we have them, autonomous vassals level 1. Okay, all right. So I think this is still really risky. This could go really pear-shaped on us, but I think it'll make things, because right now we're sitting around hoping no one attacks us, just trying to kind of slowly build up our kingdom. We can still do that, but at the very least we can maybe conquer more territory. Now, things might change once we do start getting claims on things, but I think we're going to do it. From the Italians to Lotharingia. Here we go. We're going to do it. We've pledged. We have sworn fealty to the queen, and we have become her vassal. I think it is at the beginning of a beautiful vassalship. So we become a vassal under the queen. We have low taxes and low levy contribution. We've been pledged. All right. Now we scheme. So at this point, I need to get me a claim. We had a claim last time and then we died. So let's get another claim. There we go. Council invitation. As an influential duke, it's only fair that you have a voice on my council. I recognize this fact and hereby offer you a position of... I'll be the chancellor because that's where my strengths lie. Which is fine. I'm at least on the council as the chancellor. That'll get me some prestige, some opinion as well. Oh, she's in an army. Oh, that's neat. She's actually not in the throne room because she's fighting a war. That makes sense. Greetings, impressive vassal. Good tidings. I've decided to make Count Everard of Dole your vassal. It's all coming together. Oh, Count Everard. Count Everard of Dole, thank you for becoming my vassal. Greetings, my impressive vassal. Good tidings. I've decided to make Count Harduni your vassal. Hey, my son is married to your... or rather, my sister is married to you. We are accumulating territory quite quickly here. I like this. And the Duchess is pregnant. Congratulations, us, on impregnating my wife. That's a weird way to say that. We've inherited some new vassals. Everard of Dole doesn't much care for us. He wants a seat on the council. Ooh, he actually has a really good... Oh, he is not better than our current steward, though. Ooh, one of the things that we do need to potentially work on is our culture, though. We've been kind of slowly rolling out the Cisalpine here, the Cisalpine, but we've just inherited a bunch of French territory. While performing duties as a spy master, we have uncovered a secret held by the Queen. Ooh, the Queen. I don't know if I want to... I mean, blackmailing her, as much as I don't like blackmailing, like 60 stress is a lot of stress, but having a hook on our queen, that might be one to hang on to. I didn't realize this was so bad. Faction to install our Ermesensa on the Provençal throne. Ooh, we are in trouble here. I don't have anyone I can marry. Wait, hold on. I don't think I have any children I can marry for any kind of claim here. 7 months could be in a lot of trouble. I'll lose a duchy throne. I don't know if gifting her... She has like a plus 52 opinion of me, and she's still part of this I don't think I can kill her. Can't prison her. Can't prison him. I can start swaying him. And I might have to gift you for 90 opinion. I still don't know if this is going to break them out. Wait, how many months do I have? 5 months. My wife's pregnant. It doesn't tell you how far along your wife... Ha! There we go. My newborn son and my new player heir. Heck yeah. All right, folks. This is the big one. This is our heir, Robstercraw. Robstercraw, welcome to the world. You are a quick child. A wonderful child. We, however, do not. I want you to be steward. I really like stewardship. We have the option now of maybe marrying off our daughter. Ooh, my son. I can marry off my son to her. That still doesn't give an alliance. Can I not have an alliance? Oh, because I'm a vassal, right? Yeah, maybe I can't do alliances within... That's strange though, right? Like I should be able to. Should I not? And I want you to be a schemer. Do we have anyone with decent scheming? Oh, we do. My spy master. Ooh, my wife though has decent scheming, not as good, but also they are intelligent, but also an intricate web weaver. No, study under a spy master. And now our daughter we can actually marry off for like a straight up alliance, matrilineally even. What kind of alliance do you bring with you? You don't bring an alliance at all. Oh, 5,000 troops. I like that. And it'll be matrilineal. There we go. Oh no. Oh, we have the murders going on still. I forgot about those. A curious man has searched me out after hearing about the murders plaguing my court. I am Ensalemo, my lord. I can be of help. Can you? I can use the help. He joins our court, gains some opinion. I mean, hey, having more intelligent people. All right, friends, I think we are going to look to leave things here. So we do have we have just pledged ourselves to a new liege, but I think it's going to give us a lot more opportunities down the road. We do have this faction rising up against us. I think if they do declare war, which I don't think we have a way to stop, I can marry my son off to this guy's daughter, but that's a risky thing. So I think we're going to look into that next time. And yeah, I think we might leave things here. We're well on our way to forming our kingdom. In fact, I think we have almost everything we need to actually form the kingdom. But yeah, I think we're going to leave things right here. Damn it! And I died. I was in prison. My son died. Yeah, but you're not in prison now. And I mean, your son's still dead, but, you know. And I'm dead. Just got murdered. And we all know that the mouth is the beehole of the face, so put this out. I'm dead. Oh, God. Oh, no. There we go. F's in chat. We've died. Ah, no. No. I've never done one of these before. We just took a shirt off. We both took our shirts off. Oh, look at us.